when you came to the United States, it's for your YouTube channel. What has been the main thing? You're like, okay, we're going to land here and just travel, get an RV, or just did you have a list of destinations you were planned out?
Yeah, so last year we planned this big European trip, right? Because my dad is from Italy, so I spent a lot of time in Italy as a kid. And so, you know, I hadn't been back there in 15 years. So we planned this big Europe trip. And also I lost my mother during COVID to cancer. And so that we took that trip in her honor. And then I was on the phone to the travel agent. I was about to book this big European trip and she came running over to me. She's like, stop. Why are we not going to America? Because we normally go via like Dubai or Asia and then head up to Europe and back. But she was like, why don't we go through America? Let's just do it. And then we can make a whole bunch of videos and stuff like that. So we ended up going 5 days LA, 5 days New York, like 6 weeks in Europe. And then on the way back, we did 5 days in Miami, 5 days in Fort Worth, like the historic stockyards, and then back in New Zealand. So we did that as like a round trip. And so, yeah, that was kind of it. That was like our first taste of America.
Fort Worth is like the stereotype of Texas.
So good.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you think of when you think
Going
Texas.
from LA to
So
New
good.
York to Fort Worth.
No, I know.
We got all four corners.
We got it all.
Hey, fuck you.
This is the same country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild.
And so then we went back and we we're like, we need to do an RV trip because like so many of our subscribers are like, you need to see small town America.
Yeah.
You guys just went and like to all the big
Well,
cities.
we kept getting told, you didn't see America. You saw
Yeah.
big city America, and they were like, that's not the same. And they wanted us to come back and just, you know, see a lot more. And so did we. Like, I felt like we wanted to just, like, the more of America we see, the more we want to see.
Oh, yeah.
And
That sentence is such a uniquely American sentence, and I love it. If you only saw the cities, you didn't see America.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we were told. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So we thought, hey, what better way to see a whole bunch of small towns than to get an RV and just drive
See
5.5 weeks.
See everything.
Yeah.
Yosemite so far has been like, holy shit, this is
it was-
gorgeous.
Like-
Yosemite was amazing.
We saw it.
Fucking fly.
Oh, yeah.
Who's got a gun?
You got to like
Well,
get it in the eyes. No, but yeah, like Yellowstone. No, Yosemite was amazing. That was actually probably your favorite out of the national
was,
parks,
yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah, yeah.
But Yellowstone was amazing for me because we saw our first ever grizzly bear in the wild. There are no
Horrifying.
bears in New Zealand, like nothing.
There's no bears.
That's like seeing a unicorn.
I'm assuming you're in a vehicle.
Okay, so
We jumped out.
we were at a ranch and they take you out on a thing called a Yellowstone Day. They take you out in like a big van. There's maybe like 10 of us. And the whole day lasted, 9 to 10 hours. And I was just, the whole day, I was just like, look, I don't care where we go. I like Old Faithful, great, cool, all that stuff.
We'd already
I
seen
want
it.
to see a
Yeah.
grizzly bear.
Yeah.
That's just like my ultimate. And so we got about, 9.5 hours into the day. I'd almost given up hope. And we were just heading on the road back outside the East Gate. And then it was Nadine and Denzel who were sitting in the very back of the van. I stole the front seat because I had my camera and everything. And all I heard was, bear, 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 behind me. And I look out there and I say bear too at the same time. So we just screech onto the side of it. And the thing is we were the first ones to see it. Normally you pull up on like a whole bunch of people who are all, with their cameras and everything, all standing around. So you join the queue. We were the first ones there, and it was this beautiful mum and her cub. And we're not joking.
You don't fuck with.
yeah.
No.
We're not joking. We pulled out because it was like the perfect situation because we put like there was like this pond or like really small lake. It was maybe like 35 yards away from us, because there was a body of water between us. Everybody felt safe.
She just walked along.
Yeah, just
It
walked
was
along
amazing.
the edge. Yeah,
You
like
guys were out of the car?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We were right on the
like
outside
1.5 the
Yep.
distance of this room, and then that would have been the grizzly standing right there. With its
You
cub.
have like
no guns.
4 dudes with guns that would be like, nah.
We had one dude with
We
a gun.
had a guy with a gun.
We had a
with
guy
us.
with a gun.
Yeah.
So we
What
were,
kind of gun?
A
What kind of
45,
guy?
45 ACP.
Well, yeah, what kind of guy? And what kind, yeah.
Oh, he's a good guy. He's from Missouri.
Yeah, it was really cool. He was a cool guy.
Yeah.
Close.
Shout out to Craig.
45
Yeah.
is still
Grizzlies are
You're gonna want to
terrifying.
have a 10 millimeter for those boys.
Yeah.
I want a rifle.
But like everyone else jumped out too, so we were like, oh, sweet.
Cool.
Yeah.
Multiple
I'll just be
targets,
faster.
break up the,
Yeah, exactly,
I was
yeah.
like, take
Grab the
them.
45.
We have a buffer zone.
Yeah, grab the 45, shoot
All the
the slow
Americans
guy
are
in the
fat. We
leg.
need a bear to get them first. You can't get boneless chicken wings because you guys haven't developed boneless chickens yet.
No.
What
No.
else do you not have?
No.
Wait, that's
Guns.
probably... They haven't bred them yet. That's fine. People are probably...
Your guys' FDA doesn't allow the modification of boneless chickens.
If you think you've heard a horrible sound, just wait till you visit a boneless chicken farm.
just rolling around on the ground.
Slapping the dirt. It's like fucking The Thing.
Cronenberg Morty.
I'm having a good time.
See,
We need to touch
Veggie
base.
Bite.
People are definitely gonna be like, wait, hold the fuck on. Boneless chickens, like, or not boneless chicken. Boneless chicken wings aren't a thing there. Chicken nuggies. They don't have chicken nuggies.
We got chicken nuggets, but we don't have like boneless wings. So we got, like, but the
Those are
chicken
fucking
nuggets.
You
are
don't have the
usually-
adult versions.
Yeah, exactly. And they look and taste kind of fake. They're like that dodgy kind of chicken.
Right.
Oh,
Do
the
you guys have
McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What restaurants do you not have that we have here? What's the difference between the two? I know
Okay.
McDonald's has different menus in different parts of the world.
Yeah.
McDonald's menu is almost the same, but we still get fried apple pies.
Yeah. Deep
So
fried.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
you guys
yeah.
haven't had that since something like 1992.
Weirdly,
something
I
like
think your is it FDA? I don't know.
Yeah,
Whatever
FDA.
the food
Yep,
thing
FDA.
said that the deep fried apple pie from McDonald's was no longer good for health,
not healthy
and
enough.
it was banned across America.
But everything else on the menu is great.
But
They
you guys
picked that one thing.
deep fried cheesecake. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the
did
star.
so I don't know why
everything.
they picked on the apple pie from McDonald's. But anyway, we still get it.
What else? What else is crazy about the difference between America and New Zealand?
The people.
People? How
Yeah.
so?
I feel like this is what I boil it right down to. I feel like that a 30-second elevator ride with an American is like catching up with your old best friend. And in New Zealand, it's just like most of the time it's like awkward silence. But in America, it's like, oh hey man, how you going? Yeah, cool. What number? You know? Oh, can you push number 4 for me?
Does
And
that vary state to state or like region
It
to
does a
region?
little bit.
A little
it does
bit.
a little bit. Yeah.
Slightly,
Yeah.
but it's always still just more. I get in and like it's just chatting. It's just like nonstop chatting. It's awesome. I love it because I feel like Americans wear their heart on their sleeves.
Yeah.
Whereas I think New Zealanders are slightly closer to like Brits, where it's a little bit more sort of closed book. But in America, you're just like everybody wants to be your friend, and I love it.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Americans are inspiring in that way.
Very
I think.
very friendly.
And also, you guys like really get behind each other and champion success for each other. You like, yeah, you're like a big family, really supportive of each other. And I think that New Zealand has a lot of qualities, kind of like the Brits, where we're a little bit stiff upper lip, a little bit closed off to each other. But New Zealand, as opposed to the English, we are really laid back.
Yeah, a little bit more easygoing.
A little bit easygoing. We're not outgoing, but we're easygoing. Whereas I feel like you guys are outgoing. Yeah, you guys are like, yeah, you're like a big happy family together.
And you guys know how to celebrate stuff.
Oh.
Like you know what I thought about the other day, which is crazy? Tell me the only time where you think you hear the New Zealand national anthem. The one and only time.
Yeah, the rugby game.
Before a rugby game.
That's it.
It's the one and only time during the year where you hear the New Zealand national anthem sung
Yeah.
or played.
We play that shit all the
Oh
time.
yeah, big
we,
time.
we play your anthem in our car.
Yeah, I
at
got,
home.
I
This
got,
is so
I got
good.
Chris
This is
Stapleton's
so
version
good.
going on
Yeah.
repeat
Oh.
in my car.
We play it every time
I
we
love
enter
it.
a new country with oil.
On loudspeaker.
Brandon, it's called democracy.
Yes, and more people need it. Damn it.
Yeah.
It's cool to hear that from like an outsider because I don't know. In America right now, it kind of feels like everybody hates each other, but I
Yeah.
guess
We get that
Maybe it
a lot.
could
We
be
get
worse.
a lot of Americans saying, "Oh, it's so nice to hear people talk positively about us."
Yeah.
I feel like nobody hates America more than some Americans. do.
We've heard that too.
Some,
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've heard that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the flag burners and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
like,
Yeah.
I just feel like there's some people that hate America because they're having a rough time here. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, one of the main reasons we started the channel was to also just showcase that it doesn't like you could even be in California and still have something to love. You can still find something to love even in
Yeah.
California. You know, it's like it doesn't have to be like a political sort of, you know, emotional decision. I can just be like, man, like we went to Yosemite, one of the best times in our lives.
Yeah.
You know, there's lots of different things you can love about each different state.
Yeah.
There's even people in California, you know, that we absolutely loved.
There's
and
even people in California.
a lot of them.
There's even a couple.
the only reason I'm saying that is because a lot of our subscribers and stuff like that, they say like, you know,
I can't believe you went to LA.
yeah, or like we went to Seattle and loved it, and they're like, I cannot believe how could you love a place like Seattle? It's like this, you know.
You
like-
don't understand. I love heroin.
Oh, there you go. No, but I mean,
Seattle's the place.
yeah, we've had a great time, like wherever we've gone.
Yeah.
It's just
That's
been,
awesome.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
been
That's cool to
fantastic.
hear. You guys been driving the whole way?
No. So we've been flying between different places.
Oh, okay.
So we like the RV trip was like all the way up the west coast, back down a little bit inland through like Wyoming, Idaho.
Did you guys stop
Utah.
by the Trees of Mystery in Northern California?
The Trees of Mystery? No, but we went to the Avenue of Giants. Is it close to that?
Probably the
Sounds
big.
like a fucking fantasy,
Right?
land.
It is. Dude, I swear to God, like one of the
bullshit is this?
one of the core memories of my childhood, because like I was born in Northern California, I was like, we're gonna go see the Trees of Mystery, like little 7-year-old fat electrician. Dude, the biggest fucking trees.
You were both still fat and an
the
electrician.
sequoias and all that sort
The
of
redwoods.
Right, and the redwoods.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
Avenue of Giants. I'm sure.
did
That's
that. We-
probably different.
It's-
Different part,
maybe
yeah.
it's-
But like, there's some part of Northern California where the trees like do weird shit. Like I remember it. I was a kid, so I'm probably exaggerating with my kid memory. But like, there was a fucking redwood tree that went straight up, and then right in the middle of it, there was a fucking chunk that came straight out the side, just as big as the base of the tree was. It came straight out the side, like 6 feet, and then another fucking tree straight out. It literally made a giant number 4.
Whoa.
And it was like an 8-foot in diameter redwood the entire way through. It was crazy.
Is that the national park where they have the archway you can drive
Yes.
through?
Oh, yeah.
yes.
We went around there.
yeah.
Yeah.
We went close to that.
Close to that.
Those trees make you feel like you're in a different.
And then they're like,
fucking
yeah.
world.
this tree
Literally
is
Endor.
900 years old.
Yeah.
You stand next to it and you're like, oh,
I love there are pictures of loggers back.
I
in,
don't
like,
actually matter.
at all.
posing
Why is
with
this
their
here?
saws.
Yeah.
So there are pictures from like 1840 with loggers posing with their saws. They're like, look what we did. We chopped down this 900-year-old
yeah.
tree.
Yeah, I've seen
and
that.
aren't we
Oh,
proud?
Oh
Yeah.
man.
It built 80 houses.
This tree's father was alive when Jesus was crucified.
Back when 2x4s were 2x4.
Yeah, it's the good old days, right, Nick?
Yeah, what do you guys build your houses out of?
Mostly a tree called Rimu.
Oh, really? You guys
Yeah,
do that?
Rimu. Or
I'm
there's-
What's the size?
I'm just sick of the goddamn British people making fun of Americans for having houses made out of wood. They're, oh, you guys don't make them out of bricks.
Oh, we don't have many brick houses.
No, not many.
Yeah.
We do have some brick houses.
Yeah.
The
But
British are
also,
stupid.
pine trees weren't native to New Zealand, so they actually the settlers came and brought it, and so now it's all over the place.